Okay. Where do the people exist? Oh.
Lavelle, are you sure you want to go through with this revenge of yours?
That's all I have left.
Aww.
Are you sure about that? It just looks like you're throwing in the towel to me.
Maybe I am, but such is the path that I've chosen.
Well, what will happen after you've gotten your revenge? Do you know?
I'm too busy dealing with the present to think about that. Sorry to make you worry about me.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Living for nothing but revenge? That's no way to live. I appreciate you worrying about me, but... Lavelle. Yeah... I understand well enough, but I still... You don't have to hold it all in yourself. We're here for you. Thank you. Yeah, you don't need to hold revenge inside you. You're lucky we're still able to do something about this problem. Those poor people who turned into stone didn't even know it hit them. A lot of them did. What on earth are they talking about? They had quite a scene going, whatever it was. Also, she has to get over, Okay, so everyone's up there except Cius and Joshua. One of whom is going to be down at the docks, at least. No? In the music shop. Oh, bar. Yep. Van has its fair share of history with the sword, too. I bet they've got some killer swordsmen over there. Yeah. Of course, that's the problem, isn't it? Trying to find the killer. I apologize. My parents were killed not far from here, so I can't help but be reminded of it. Okay, let's go. We should meet all the kings as soon as possible so we can get a hold of the Eye of Truth. Yeah. Okay, so back through the cave. All the fighting involved between here and there.
We better brace ourselves.
Let's go!
There's no chocobos or ways to go faster. There are boats, but not to where I need to go, I believe.
We can't afford to stay here for long.
Whoa!
Alright.
We got company. Let's get this over with fast!
Why are the trains that loud? Did I not even close this window? I didn't close that window. I like how with a spell it just ends the board.
Oh, victory's better than an easy victory.
Okay, so let's hit that save and okay. From Ionis to Van takes forever.
They're behind us? Behind us!
Also, these fellas are starting to melt quickly.
Wish they could have lasted longer.
Mark.
Let's go.
I suppose fighting is the only option. Raven! Orb! Raven! Orb!
Thundercloud.
And apparently he only just learned how to do magic
Raven! Orb!
in the time between we lost him and picking him up.
Well, there you go. I hope I can keep this up.
We have company.
Here they come.
Raven! Raven! Orb! Raven! Orb! Raven! Orb!
Thundercloud.
Raven! Orb! Raven! Orb! Boy, they were
It's
weak.
over.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna get.
Don't let your guard down.
Thunder orb! That was way too fast. No victory's better than an easy victory.
Is this like wall? No, that's just forest. I was tempted to touch it.
Well, this looks empty.
Thundercloud. We didn't take too much damage either.
Wow. Okay. There are probably more things on the world map that are not marked. But oh well. Okay, short rest and back to cave. Did you sleep well?
Wimpy.
You're fighting us?
Thunder
Thunder Cloud!
Okay.
Takes more than guts to beat us. We got company.
Are you ready?
Thunder
Take this!
Orb! Thunder
Take this!
Orb!
Thunder Cloud! They put up a heck of a fight.
Being asked if I ever thought of doing this dream shirtless. It is a possibility, theoretically. Ah. I might have to put a channel reward on it. Okay, into this mystery cave. Vanisilvalent.
This should be a good test of
Looks like
skill.
this is serious.
Thunder Cloud!
Y'all fellas.
We're on a roll now.
Combo link acquired. What's that? Bracelet lets the wearer combine two special arts into an attack combo. What? Interesting. So, like, I learn skills. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna actually do, but we'll see. Maybe. And yeah, I did observe that I had other things that don't equip.
Well, this looks wimpy.
We got a major
I
advantage.
might want to examine that.
Take this! Don't
just let
overestimate
everyone
your
sing.
skills, you.
It's like... But it sounds like what you really want is for me to do like a Plex Storm stream. Which we might have to save for special occasions. Ooh! It's ice and snow. Well, anything could happen from here, but okay, so I guess our next spot is that one up there. Or should we follow the road as it goes that way? Snoo? Yes. Snoo it be.
Look out!
What the?
Hang in there.
Oh, it's one of them. Several of these fellas. No. Or... Unable to cast spell.
Not
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so what we're gonna do is ever so gently bring me back to life. And then, hey, takes a second before I can use an item. Come on. Oh, Mavel. And then saving my poor spellcasters. What is with all the recovery of health? Oh, is that what her weapon does to her? That's no good. Mavel, stop it! Tactics? Oh, not me. Okay, I want you to recognize that your weapon is not helping.
Yes! Whoa! They put up a heck of a fight.
Alright. Okay, it looks like between this pass is something. Such mountains! Ooh. Ooh.
Don't let up.
Be careful,
Ooh.
everyone! Thunder Orb! Cure all!
Yeah, we do need that. No, that was a bad thing to happen.
Orb!
Star Flare.
Bark? Alright, that's the one he got from leveling up just a second ago.
Don't overestimate your skills, you.
This is great!
Wow. Okay, so here is a town. Let's see what it has. This does not look like it has an associated castle with it. Durss. We're somehow managing right now, but I don't think we'd last a minute against a full-on attack. Mark? Refuge for the Lonely Inn. Oh, not now. Remia's mom? Lynn and her mom and dad went away somewhere. Item shop, the empty potion. Ever since the monsters began attacking us, we've been losing our villagers one by one. No! We haven't had a visitor in ages. Take your time and relax here for as long as you like. Hello. It must have been cold out there. Okay, buy stuff that I probably don't need. I'm thinking of just packing up and leaving. And of course, they don't have resurrection here. Because of the monsters. Well, I don't know. Empty home. Wow. Oh, ah. I know this village don't look like much, but it's the only home I got. I ain't leaving no matter what. If you travel east from here, you'll reach Sylvalent City. East? You think I know which way east is? Ain't nobody living in that house no more. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of snowmen. This is Remia. Empty home. Cobwebs and everything. Weapon shop, the Rusty Dagger. If you're looking for good weapons, you'd be better off traveling a bit further to Sylvan City. Yeah. So it seems. This is very sad music. Okay, let's go ahead and in. Back. Did you sleep well? Okay. Let's save and do a private action. See what talking to the people is. There's a heaviness that permeates the air here. Is this also the effect of the demon invasions?